and then take questions. Coach?
Well, needless to say, this was a huge win for us. Coming off a performance we weren't pleased in the ACC Challenge, losing badly on our home floor. It was really proud of our guys' resolve the last couple days, to kind of get together and get ready for what we knew was going to be a really high-level game. And all of these Big Ten games are. There's so many good teams, so many good programs, and the league games are just different. The intensity, the focus, all those things. I thought we did a really good job early in the game. I was concerned about the knockout punch early. I knew they were going to be really revved up coming off their Notre Dame game. And, they hit us with 5 or 7 quick ones there. It was 7, and then we settled down. We hit a couple shots to kind of get ourselves into the game, and then, to be able to get the lead at half there, I thought was important. A lot of guys contributed. I thought Bowie was fantastic, especially when it came to closing the game at the end. It was a huge finish there when it got down to 1. With about 20 seconds to go, then we needed to get a stop, and we were able to do that. We were able to get the ball in against pressure, make free throws, and close out the game. So really good win for us. It's a long season. You can be excited about it. I want these guys to celebrate the win tonight and be happy about it, but we got to get home. We go into final exams. So, we have a week now to kind of finish up academically and get ourselves ready to finish the non-conference.
Chris, what did you tell your guys in those 6 days after the 29-point loss to Pitt? Come in here and first back-to-back wins over Michigan State in 60 years.
Well, I think all of us knew that it really was not character of who we were. I was a little bit upset with myself maybe for not getting my team properly prepared for that Pitt game. They were hungry. They gave it to us. We got what we deserved in that game, and I think our guys knew that. And the resolve about our guys, though, it's a long year. You play 30-something games. I mean, you have a game like that, even though you lose by 29, it's one loss. And we were disappointed about it. We watched film. We talked about the things we needed to do to get better. I thought we had 3 really good days of practice, coming into this game. Thought we did, we really worked on our offense a lot. That is something we've been really, our defense has been carrying the day. We've really been struggling offensively. We've been stagnant. We haven't been moving as well as I'd like to. And I thought tonight we got back to kind of playing how we want to play. We executed things really well. We had some cuts. We shared it. And because of that, we scored 70 points, which was big.
Chris, what is it about Boo that he plays so well against this Michigan State team, and not just against Michigan State, but in this building the last couple of years? Is it a matchup thing? Is it a mental thing?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can ask him. Sometimes as a player, you just get a comfort level. I know for me, there were always certain buildings when I played, like you kind of knew you liked the rims, you liked the backdrop, you liked shooting in there. But at the end of the day, it's Michigan State, and they're doing great things. And I just thought the thing that I'm really proud about what Boo's doing is I think early in his career, he's had a little stretch of games where he hasn't shot as well and maybe hasn't performed the way he wanted to perform. And I think younger Boo would have gotten a little bit frazzled by that. And I just love his poise. I love his maturity. Even the last 4 minutes of the game, the way he was leading and talking in the huddles, with the other older guys. I felt even though they were trying to make a run, I felt like we were in a good spot. And, certainly he made some big baskets down the stretch. We executed the one side out of bounds out of the timeout. That was great. And then, the last play when they cut it to 1 and, he made the knifing layup then to put it up 3. So, and then 2 free throws, to kind of put it out of reach. So, he closed it for us. Our guys know that. We want the ball in his hands to make those decisions. And he's playing like a senior at the point guard position who started for 4 years. I mean, that's kind of the fruits of what you hope. When I recruited these guys, they were all young guys. I threw them in as freshmen. And it wasn't a fun year. We won 3 games in the league, but you learn from it. And then the next year they won 6. And then last year they won 7. And they stayed the course, and they came back as seniors determined to try to do even better. And winning tonight was a good first step.
Any more questions for Coach Collins?
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys very much.
We'll have guard Bowie up here. Only have time for a few questions, so we'll take questions right away from the media.
Yes, you heard me ask. I guess you heard me ask your coach, but then I'll go ahead and do as he said, ask you. What is it about Michigan State that you play so well against this team, particularly here in Breslin?
A lot of people ask me that. Honestly, I don't even know. I just kind of just grew up, you know, watching my older brother play against him, and I remember him having a lot of success. But maybe it's something about the atmosphere. I really like the atmosphere. You know, just coming to play in that type of atmosphere kind of picks my game up.
What happened to the team that got smashed by Pitt?
We put that team under the rug. We turned the page. You know, just like we do with any win or loss. You know, the season is so long, you can't get caught up on one singular game. You know, just like tonight. Like, we're fortunate for the win. We're super happy. We're going to celebrate tonight. But as soon as tonight is over, you know, it's the next page, next game. So you can't dwell on things, wins and losses, for too long. So that was very uncharacteristic of us. But you know, all week, like Coach said, you know, we just been working on getting back to ourselves.
Time for 2 more questions.
After you hit those 2 free throws at the end, Michigan State called timeout, and it seemed like you guys were enjoying watching the fans leave. What kind of satisfaction do you derive when you kind of quiet a loud stadium like that, and how is that different from a big win at home?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just excited for the young guys on our team and the older guys, you know, because, you know, this summer and this preseason we put in so much work. So, you know, it's kind of just rewarding being able to see that, you know, see our hard work pay off. But like I said before, it's one win. You know, we were fortunate enough to come out and get this win, but we're looking forward to many more wins this year. So you got to turn the page and next game.
Last question.
Boo, I'm wondering, you guys went 21-24 at the line. What was it that allowed you guys to get deep in and draw the fouls?
Yeah, so I think it was just our poise, you know, having older guys, older players. We were just able to go in, drive in strong, take the contact, and you know, try to finish. And the ones we didn't finish, we stepped up. You know, we do free throw drills every single day. Basically, literally every single day at the end of practice, we just do really challenging free throw drills. And so, you know, as a team, and we just pride ourselves on being able to make free throws.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.